that I really like, but it's not a classic country album.
Part 5. No, actually, one of my ideas I'm going to do probably for my birthday is, though, too, I'm going to probably list my favorite movies and TV shows from my birth year, 1988, and do a YouTube video on them. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you've talked about that before. When's your birthday? I thought you already had your birthday.
No, my birthday's coming up.
Oh, when's your birthday?
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Or 10 days. What's today, 5th?
Today is the...
4th or 5th?
No.
6th. 10 days.
Today's the 6th.
My birthday's in 10 days.
The problem was I was backdating a bunch of paperwork that I was working on today. It was all October 4th. I know it's not October 4th. I can remember if it was 5th or 6th. And then I had to receive a load of sodium hypochlorite, and it was the 6th. And I almost wrote down the 4th.
Ah.
We've got the 1983 Conference Champions reunion this weekend.
Yes. I read about that.
They're going to the game tonight, and then we've got a barbecue tomorrow at 4, I think.
Nice. Well, you remember that 83 team?
I was.
Nice.
I was a junior.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Lanny was talking to me. I talked to Lanny about a week or so ago about it, and he's planning to come by. Farthing called me today. He's in town, and he's going to the game tonight, but he knew I'd be broadcasting. He was hoping we had a bye, and he wanted to sit with the football game, but I told him, no, I got to broadcast. And he said he'd be at the barbecue tomorrow, but he wasn't going to stay long because he wanted to get back to Hot Springs Village to watch the Hog game. So,
yeah, 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah. So he said
I'm still so mad from the A&M game. I was so mad.
Oh, yeah?
I was upset.
What upset you about the A&M game?
They couldn't pass protect.
Well, true. Offensive line got a lot of criticism. I didn't watch it as closely as I watched some of the others.
I did. I sat there. Perfectly good Saturday afternoon wasted.
Not wasted. You were entertained.
I went to bed in the third quarter. I went back to sleep in the third quarter.
Yeah. If they had played as well against A&M as they played against LSU, they would have won.
Yes.
But they didn't play well against A&M for whatever reason.
And if some butts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas too.
Yeah, true. But nonetheless, if they had played as well as they played against LSU, they'd have won. But not everybody plays well every game.
Well, not unless you're like Georgia or Alabama or something like that. I don't know. South Florida gave Alabama a pretty big scare early in the year. Oh, yeah.
Horatio did not play well against Derricks.
No, they didn't.
They got beat by Lavaca worse, but they played much better against Lavaca.
Honestly, I was impressed with the first half of the game last week against Fout. That impressed me. I was thrilled with that.
They played well against Fout for 3 quarters. The only quarter they didn't play well was the 4th, and that's when they got the score ran up on them. But I mean, end of the 3rd, it was only 13-0.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
True.
But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really looking. I mean, Murfreesboro is pretty fair this year, but I'm really not looking for necessarily a win tonight. I'm just looking for them to play well and be competitive.
Crazier things have happened, Philip. I think
they have. Traditionally we play well against Foreman, Derricks, and Murfreesboro.
For the most part.
We did not play well against Derricks this year, but generally between those 3 teams, we played relatively well. Of course, those are all 2A teams, but there's just not a whole lot of distinction between 2A and 3A.
Not really.
In a lot of respects.
Very true. Very true.
Now, that break from 3A to 4A is pretty distinctive. There's differences in facilities and teams when you go from 3A to 4A.